people. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. I'm sorry, y'all. I will not be coming on camera. Y'all will get a break from looking at my face today. I'm just gonna do it in the dark because, to be truthful, y'all, I got this wig and I ended up getting so much dust in my hair. So I'm actually going to have to wash my hair before I'm able to put my wig and stuff on. And you know how we do. So I did not want to, I just didn't feel right. Like even putting like a stocking cap or something on. I'm one of those people with the uh, like that OCD type like shit. And I would have been still thinking like, no, that dust is going into my wig. No, 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 I can't do it. So I was just like, you know what? I'm not getting ready to wash my hair because I just washed it yesterday and rebraided it. And I'm like, nah, I'll just do a black screen and talk to you guys about what it is I want to talk to you guys about. But I'm not going to hold you guys long at all, discussing this couple of these old nasty, funky uh, people, on this app that just continue and continue and continue to talk about. I don't know why these. It's like a certain group of women, like they're like stuck on me. Hey, Angel, how are you? Yes, honey, I am all right. I've been cleaning and I took my curtains and stuff down, and I'm just one of those people that once I start something, I have to keep going. And I was just going to do the curtains in my room because they're sheer, they're light. I was just going to do those. And after I did those and I hung them back up, well, I had to go get my neighbor to come and hang them back up because I just wasn't able to reach, um, the thing up there. I was able to get them down, but I wasn't able to put it back up. But once I did that, I, had opened up the windows a little bit wider and the wind and stuff was starting to blow and it was just smelling so good and just so fresh. I was like, shit, I'm ready to go get me, take down me another set of curtains and do the same thing. So before I knew it, I had did the curtains in my living room. I mean, the curtains in my bedroom, the curtains in the living room. Tried to do the ones in the kitchen, but I was just like, no, because I'm not gonna be able to get the top curtain too. Hi, Mike Lewis. Hey, I am hoping that Lisa, somebody, will make the concert this weekend in Florida. Oh, okay. Lisa Fisher. Okay. I've been subscribed for a month. Okay. Yeah, so then I end up doing the curtains in the bathroom too. I just got like the little valance thing in the bathroom. So, like I said, I'm one of those people, once I start something, I must keep going. So, before I knew it, I did the curtains. I didn't wipe down the window sills again because I had already did it before. And okay, Mike, listen, listen, please. Not today. I'm not in the mood for y'all today with y'all nonsense today. But yeah, so before I knew it, I had this so much around up in here. Then I got upset because every year I spray around my windows. I think I had told you guys. I spray around my windows for like spiders and any type of little creepy crawlies that could come in from the outside. So while I had the curtains and stuff down and I was wiping out the windows, I was like, well, let me just go ahead and put my spray down, spray that all around the windows to keep everything that's supposed to be outside outside, not thinking that it needs to come inside. So while I was doing that, I got one window done and ran out of spray. So I had to end up going to the store, and I'm the kind of person, if I go into a store, I can never go in and just get just what I need, right? So at first I said, well, maybe I'll just go to the grocery store and get it because I need to get some more yogurt anyway. And I'm like, no, because you just took your ass in the grocery store, Krista. And when you took your ass in that grocery store, you supposed to went in there and got a bag of sugar. You came out with 3 damn bags. No, you do not go into the grocery store. So now I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna go on over here to Home Depot. Y'all, why I went up in Home Depot? I did not know that Home Depot has so many beautiful household stuff. I was like, wait a minute. I thought Home Depot was just full of lumber and uh, wood and nails and um, the machine things to put the nails in the stuff. I had no idea Home Depot has so much nice home decor stuff. So now I found myself walking around in Home Depot, that big ass store, and half the stuff is way up high. So I'm asking people, can you hand me that up there? Can you hand me that right there? And this one guy, he was so nice. This real, he had to be child. He looked like he was about 7 feet tall to me, but he said he was like six. I think he said he was 6'5" or something. And I had been asking him at different times if he can hand me different things off the shelf because he was looking for some stuff or whatever it was he was getting. And it was so funny because I was standing there in the aisle and I was kind of like reading the other like little like sprays and stuff that you could buy and what it was saying about this and that and all of this stuff. So before I knew it, somebody came and tapped me on my shoulder and I turned around and he was like, I checked out. He said, but before I left, I said to myself, let me go and see if there was anything else she needed. And I just thought that was just so cute. Just a little something. But anyway, let's get into this commentary about this about a couple of these nasty stinking ass women on this YouTube that just they just got a thing for me. They just got a thing for me. They just ugh. And you know how normally you feel flattered when somebody just got something for you. You be like, child, they jealous, child, they this, child, they that. But I'm telling you, it is so insulting when certain women have something for you. Like it's like an insult. It's like, ugh, this is disgusting. Ugh, you know. So we're gonna start with the RQ lady, okay? The Ron Q lady, okay? Who I can't watch this lady. I just don't like that lady's voice. Her looking like that lady that's on my wall. Hey, LaKendra. Hey, boo. Yeah, I'm in the dark today, girl. Just kind of like red ball it back and it'll tell you why. But I'm going to go ahead and talk about these stinking nasty bitches real quick. But that roll crew lady, um, it's like she just remind me of this stinky old lady that, you know, don't drink enough water. So her piss is like real sticky and the color of apple juice. And that she, it occasionally drips. She don't wear drawers, so it just like drips down her leg. Now somebody told me that she was in a wheelchair or something like that, and I'm not making fun of her being in a wheelchair, but I find that if she is in a wheelchair, why are you sitting up here call yourself joking about other people's legs and if they got legs and if they walking with walkers and stuff and you're in a wheelchair? That don't make sense to me. That just don't make sense to me. It really don't make sense to me at all that you sit up here and take people's pictures and stuff and use them and put them on, all of these cartoon characters and all of this stuff, and you're 70 something years old. That and supposedly you're in a wheelchair. I mean, don't you think that if this is what you got going on that you should be somewhere like just trying to get yourself healthy where you can get up out of your wheelchair and possibly do some things for yourself rather than making fun of people and all of that stuff. I mean, I seen some of the things that you had put on there about other people, and I just thought it was so disgusting. I said, this is some lady that she got time to do all of this, but she's, I'm not gonna even say everything. And while I'm on that subject about wheelchairs and fat people, I'm gonna go over here to your skeleton friend that you made look like a bodybuilder. Why would you make that skeleton look like a bodybuilder when we all know and seen what that skeleton looks like? We seen what that skeleton looks like in clothes and out of clothes, and it's not good. That skeleton, I told that skeleton years ago while she was sitting up here telling everybody, drink, eat fruits and vegetables, all you fat bitches, and do this and do that. And I used to tell her, like I tell so many people, in all my years of nursing, I've taken more skinny people to the morgue than I have fat people. Okay? That's a known fact. Okay? Most of us that have to take people down to the morgue have that same testimony. All because you're skinny is my message does not make you healthy. There is many fat people that's the same age and everything else than skinny people, and they're more healthier than those skinny people. Being skinny does not make you healthy. Okay? So stop that nonsense. Hey, truly yours. Yeah, that does not make you healthy. And then you're sitting on here, you're talking about, oh, fat people this, fat people that, and just Chris, you're in a wheelchair and you can't get up and you can't do this. Meanwhile, you sit here, you have, and I'm not talking about this lady, I have nothing against her, but I'm saying to myself, you have a moderator that you say is this and that, and you trust her. And this lady is a big lady. She's a big lady. Now, I don't know if she can physically walk or anything like that because she does most of her videos sitting on the edge of her bed and stuff. And also when she has been to amusement parks and stuff like that, she get inside the the rider motorized wheelchair things, and she usually go around in those. How do you think that may make her feel when you sit on here and say that? When you sit here and talk about fat people like that, but then one of your supposedly close, dear friend, YouTube friends is a fat person. How do you think that make her feel? So I guess it's okay to be fat and go out. When you do go out, you get into a motorized wheelchair thing and stuff, and rather than walking around, it's okay to do this according to this skeleton, as long as you're a friend of hers, then it's okay to be fat. So being fat, as long as you're skeleton's friend, it's okay to be fat, and it's okay to be, I guess you're healthy too, but you got to be her friend, because if you're not her friend and you're fat and you're obese or anything like that, that according to her, then you're doomed, you're about to die, give it up, all of this stuff. I don't understand that. That's just like a white person with a black friend, and they go around calling people the N word. But they say, oh, no, 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 I'm not talking about you because you're my friend. You're my black friend. So that doesn't apply to you. But all the other black people are the N word, but not you because you're my friend. So that's what makes you different. Are you okay? Are you all right? You're really not all right. And that's another reason I'm doing this video. I told you years ago to stop eating those noodles and stuff. I told you years ago, I said those noodles causes cancer. I told you that. I said it's all right every now and then if you want to eat you a noodle pack, but that should not be a part of your meal. That should not be your meal 300 days a year for 15 years. For the last 15, 16, however how many years I've known you, for years, you ate those noodles almost every day. You would eat those noodles. You would come on here and do videos and get you some nice clicks and views off the videos and different things like that. And I would tell you, it's okay that you're doing that, but don't do it so often. Think back. And now I look at your behavior. I'm going to tell you, sis, you are very sick. You are more sick than you think you are. And I'm getting ready to tell you something from a medical point of view. The way you think, the way you're doing things, it's really no joke, Pam. That cancer is taking over your body. I need you to look up the mental state of a cancer patient and how they think about things and how they approach situations. Why don't you, instead of sitting here talking about people being mean and malicious, making up excuses that people is coming at you when they're not? I've been nothing but nice to you since I came on here. And that Ron Q lady said, "Oh, I didn't know her and Pam were friends in the past." There's a whole lot of shit you don't know about me, lady. That's why you need to shut your fucking mouth when it comes to me. There's a whole lot you don't know about me. So shut your fucking mouth. But Pam, you need to really, really pray to God that He would heal you. You need to pray that He heal you. Because the way you're talking, I'm telling you, that cancer is spreading through your body. And I told you years ago, stop eating all those noodles. I'm talking to you sincerely. I'm really talking to you sincere from my heart. You know, the stuff that you're doing, and a lot of us, we're excusing these things. And it's okay that we do, though. It's okay that we try to excuse these things. But the fact of the matter is, Pam, you're sick. You are sicker than you think, sis. And you really, really need to get yourself together. You are really, really sick. Your mental state and everything like that. Yeah, go ahead and talk to your doctor. Hey, Gemini love, go ahead and talk to your doctor, sis. Because the way you're thinking, the way you're doing things, the way you're approaching situations, the way your speech, the way you're speaking, mm-mm. You're doing these things like somebody that cancer is spreading. You need to calm it down. Oh, congratulations! Oh, what grade, Gemini love? Congratulations to her. But but yes, that's what I wanted to come on here and talk about. And the Ron Q lady, you just need to go somewhere and just take you a bath and drink you a gallon of water. I got some more pictures of you coming up that I will be posting. Because what you will not do, you and that pissy skeleton, you won't keep on going around here talking and saying shit about me and thinking that your ass just gonna get away with it. You got me all the way fucked up. Okay? I wouldn't give a damn. Hey, Egyptian goddess, blessings. I wouldn't give a damn what you bitches had going on and what's going on and all of the stuff that's in between. But anybody that's your friend that's fat, if you think she's only talking about us, she talking about you too. Okay? When she talk about, yeah, you laid up in your bed and all of that stuff, bitch, I don't be in my bed every day. I don't sit on here hours at a time with y'all. I give y'all a half an hour of my time to 45 minutes. And if you think that what I do when I come on here a half an hour to 45 minutes is all that I do all day, you a sick thinking person any damn way. You're thinking silly. That's real stupid. Real dumb. Real silly. There's no way that, yeah, that's not happening. And then you say, well, she don't never do this and bitch do this and do that. I heard your video. I heard you over there on them people's panel and stuff. And I'm thinking to myself, these people know about me, but not really. Why are you over there talking about me? That's so stupid. Why is you over there bringing me up? That is so dumb. And no, I will not do a part 2 with you. I told you that yesterday or whatever day it was. I'm not sitting down and trying to talk to you. You are silly. You are one big goofy silly old lady. I will never sit down and try to talk to you. You just need to take your sick ass somewhere and pray to God that he touch your body and come in and heal you. That's what you need to do. Just pray. That's all the advice I got for you. You and Ron Q. I don't want to say her name because I don't know what's what with them. You know, two sick old ladies. And yes, you are trying to get back your youth, and you're never going to get it back. I don't care how many crayons you buy at the crayon store. You're never going to get that back. It ain't coming back. So go somewhere and just get yourself together. You might as well go ahead and grow up. It's okay. It's okay to grow up. It's okay to act like an adult. Try it. You might like it. In all your years, you're 60 something years old, and you've never been a grown up. You've never been an adult. You sleep in twin beds. You do stupid stuff. You're coloring. You're a grown ass woman. Don't let your whole life pass you by. Don't let your whole life pass you by and you've never experienced sleeping in your own, at least a queen size, a full size bed. Don't let your whole life just pass you by. Hey, humble blessings. Yeah. So don't let it says go play with your mama's ashes. Your mama's sleeping in a casket. Is her mother in a casket? I didn't know that. Humble blessing, or are you talking about your mother? Wow. I didn't know her mother passed because I haven't caught up with her. But even if it has a humble blessing, don't say that about her mom. Or I don't know if you're talking about your mom. So I'm gonna hide you for that. So you come back and say something different, okay? Because and I'm gonna say this on her behalf. Did you know that your mother had a dick and your daddy got a pussy? And did you know, humble blessing, that your mother, your dad had to get his pussy ready for your mother to shove her dick up in him to make you, to get her pregnant? So be careful, humble blessing. That's why you came in here talking stupid. See, you was fucked up from the gate. When your mother and father managed to meet, can you imagine a woman with a dick, a man with a pussy, but some kind of way they met up, you see, just to create you. And here you is. But because of that situation, you was fucked up from the gate. You was already messed up. But you're here anyway. And now I'm the one who had to tell you what your mama and daddy should have told you. Ain't that a bitch? But now you know. Now go and talk to them about it. But back to this sick bitch. Get yourself together. Go somewhere and pray. For real, for real. And do better. Do better. It's okay to grow up. You never had your own house. You never had your own apartment. You still don't have those things. You've always lived off of other people. Years ago, you used to wait for your cousin to go to work and you would set up a chair in his bedroom at the bottom of his bed and everybody would say, "Ooh, I like your bedroom." And you would say, "Oh, it's not my bedroom, it's my cousin's." And everybody was like, "What? It's your cousin's?" "Yeah, we're sharing an apartment." But then he put you out because you didn't want to pay your share of the rent. That's the type of stuff you would do. A lot of stuff is coming back on you, Pam, for the things that you've done. The sick things that you have done to good people that have been good to you. Good to you. The sarcastic, nasty things that you say to people. So you still breathe in and out. That means you still got breath. That means you still got life. Ask God to forgive you. Ask him to forgive you. And if it's somebody here on earth that needs to forgive you, let them forgive you. Tell them to forgive you too. Don't be like some of the YouTubers that left this earth being nasty to people and causing people to have to be nasty back to them because they have a right to defend themselves. But you're on your way. Your sick ass is on your way to being just like that. That's where you're going. You're on that same path. You're sick, sis. That cancer is taking over. Get yourself together. Ask God to come in and heal you. Change your ways. I heard you telling somebody that you was scared. You was like, "Oh, I don't really pray for me, y'all. I'm scared." I heard it. I'm not going to tell you how I heard it. I wasn't there to hear it. But because people know that you're what you're doing out here, of course they're going to share things. I didn't even know that person panel that you was on. Then I heard some lady going off on you yesterday. Cause you're nasty. You're just a nasty person. And I just said, that's not just her. It is her, but it's not her. That's that cancer, sis. Get yourself together. It's nothing to play with. Okay? So, y'all, it's almost a half an hour. I love you guys. I wanted to come in and talk to these two old stinking bitches and tell them to stay up off of me. Go away from me. Just get on the fuck away from me. Find your ass as something else to do. And anybody that also to that Ronq person, y'all y'all sitting out here making fun of these fat people and all of this stuff, and then the other fat people is sitting there laughing with y'all. Do you think they're not talking about you? They talking about you too. That's why I said I don't need a motherfucker telling me shit. I have fat friends, and I'm a fat girl. I know that. But that's why if you talk about fat people, then you can get the fuck on away from me. Go on away from me. Because you're talking about me too. Now, I'm not talking about somebody that's their thing to call another person a fat bitch and this one calling that one a skinny bitch. I'm talking about these ones that's out here preaching these messages, such as Pam, that if you're fat, that's her only thing. She just want to just pick on fat people. Now, I'm not talking about if some big person just came at her. There's a difference in what I'm saying. But she's just out here literally just, and she's done that since she's been here, just fat bashing. Just fat bashing. And really, the whole thing is, bitch, you wish you could put some weight on. You wish you could put some weight on. I remember a church mother told my mother that years ago. She told my mother told her, "Oh no, I'm not going to eat that because I'm on a diet." And I've been asking God to help me with my appetite. That church mother told my mother, don't you take that back. She said, "Don't you know that there's people here on earth that pray to God for an appetite? It's a beautiful thing to have an appetite." And I'm telling some of y'all, it's a beautiful thing to have an appetite. Now, if you need to just cut back because you know you need to cut back because it'll make you feel better, then do so. But don't be sitting up here asking God to take your appetite. Don't be telling God to make you this way, that way, because it's pleasing to somebody else to the point where you'll hurt yourself. Don't do those things. Be proud of who you are. Be proud of who you are. Just like somebody skinny can be proud of themselves, somebody fat can be proud of themselves too. And just like I'm not going to be that friendly and that kind to somebody that's going around here calling my black brothers and sisters the N word, just bashing black people, just bashing them. I'm not talking about if there's a white person and some black person came at them and they was just, well, you black bitch. And they said, well, you white one and all of that. I'm not saying that. That's different. But when you literally just sitting up here just bashing a person and just bashing a group of people, mm-mm, no, no, mm-mm, I'm good on you. You know, your name alone gets you blocked from my channel, Gina Young. Yeah. So I will talk to you guys. I love you guys. Pour into them that pour into you. Pray for them. Pray for everybody so that everybody be prayed for. And welcome everybody to the Potluck Lounge. I hope I said something that will make Pam think about her actions. I'm not counting on it. I'm not banking on it. But I said it and hopefully it will help you. And I even said it in the dark, so that you don't be distracted by my face. Okay? Maybe that'll help you to listen. Okay? And go on about your life. Don't worry about me. Just worry about yourself. Yes, you too, Lakendra. Thank you, yours truly. Don't worry about me. Just worry about yourself. Because I'm gonna be all right. You worry about you. You get you together. All right. And I'll see you guys out here in these YouTube streets. I sound like I was trying to say a strip. But I'll see you guys. Happy Memorial Day weekend to you guys. I hope it is a blessed and safe one. I hope you enjoy your family and friends. Um, yeah, all that great stuff. All right. And thank you to everybody who would watch the replay also. All right. I will see you guys on tomorrow for our Saturday News Live. And honey, we got a lot to talk about tomorrow. Okay? Is it's been a lot going on out here in these streets. And I also want to just make one other fact real quick. Now I don't get a lot of people in my life unless I got one of them real hot, juicy topic things or going on, or I'm really, really into it with somebody. But do y'all remember back in the day how we knew what kids were slow and come from what we used to call the resource room, and we used to call them, we knew them because they always had like less people in their classroom. They didn't have a full classroom. A full classroom, I don't know exactly what it is today, but I think a full classroom is anywhere from like 15 above or something like that. I think they leave space for, like two or three children to be absent or something like that. But I remember when one time we even had 20 students in a classroom. And oh my God, I can remember our English teacher. She was ready to like climb the wall. And she was saying, it's too many students at one time in here. Too many students. I can't do all these students. And I remember them splitting up our class, and they had split us, a couple of us up. That we were all cool and we couldn't wait to get to her class so that we can all talk and conversate and hurry up and do our work. And you know how you just think and do things, when you're young. But I can remember we had this one classroom that was at the end of the hall, and they only had like 3 or 4 people in that classroom. And I used to always say, why? And, before I knew, I was younger at the time. And so one day I asked my mom, I said, Mom, I said, why can't they just put us down there in that class? Because my teacher said we got too many people and it's driving her crazy. But that class over there, they only got like 3 or 4, sometimes like 5 people. And my mother said, "Oh no, baby, that's not for you. You wouldn't understand that." And I'm like, "Why?" And she said, "Well, those kids have a problem and they can't help it. So, because they still are required to go to school, they put them in a smaller classroom because they can't they won't be able to comprehend if they're in a large classroom with all you guys and you know y'all laughing and talking and still doing y'all work, y'all able to still do what y'all do and function. They can't. They have to be stuck on one thing until they totally get it. They're stuck. Okay. And it's okay for them to be stuck. Even if they stuck for years, it's okay. The important thing is that they see some type of progress of them trying to learn or trying to get past whatever it is. And I was like, oh, I said, yeah. So I said, so that's why they get to go to the next grade, but they don't have to work as hard as we have to work. My mother was like, yeah, because the whole thing is they're going to get things, but whether they get it or not, it's okay. They still get a pass. So I began to think about people here on YouTube. And when I began to think about it, I said, wow, no matter how long some people have been here on YouTube, they still don't have a certain amount of subscribers. And even when people come over to them, they don't they don't stick around. They just kind of like show up and kind of like check out whatever this person might have to say about whoever their favorite people is or something. And even sometimes they don't even do that. They just be like, child, this slow child here. And then you go over to even like their lives and stuff. And I know I don't have a lot of people on my channel. We got 1,500 people. And I don't say only like, oh, that's nothing. Because, honey, that's something for me. Okay. I'm loving it. Okay. I am loving it. And I have commercials and all these things. I'm making real progress here on YouTube. There is some people who are not. They've been here for years. They've been here for years and nothing's going on. It's like it's nothing going on. So when I look at them and I see how they're stuck, I mean they're just stuck. They can't get up off of it. They find that one thing and I mean they just lay into it. It's the one thing I can do real good. I could do this real good. And I'm gonna do it, do it, do it, do it. I'm gonna do it, do it, do it, do it. Said it's fine. Gonna do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Said it's fine. Do it. So when I looked and I seen, damn, and they only be having like one or two people. Hey, Big Man TV, what's going on, baby? And then when I looked and seen that they only be having like one or two, maybe three, not even five people in their thing, I said, that's what it is. Bingo. That's exactly what it is. These are the people that grew up and when they went to school, they was in the room where there was only just a few people. That's what it is. So I look at them different. And now I'm asking God to continue to give me patience with those people because there's a problem. There's a problem. And the thing with people like that is, y'all, people will take advantage of them. People in real life take advantage of those people. They find themselves in all sorts of kinds of different relationships that most of us deem to be, uh, that's not how that's supposed to go. What are you doing? But because they know that these people have a problem, there is people who will take advantage of them. You know, just and then they be so happy. I got a boyfriend. I got a boyfriend. You don't. Nah, 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 nah. I got a husband. You don't. Nah, nah. Uh-huh. Tough luck. Uh-huh. And you just look like them like, okay. You better not say nothing. You say something about my husband, my boyfriend? Oh boy, you're in trouble. You say something about my girlfriend? You're in trouble. Uh huh. Don't say nothing. You say something about my friend? Uh huh. You're going to be in trouble with me. Because I'm going to get stuck on you and I'm not going to let it go. Because that's how we taught to do things. Concentrate. Concentrate. Yeah. So, if the shoe fit, put the motherfucker on and walk in it. Okay? Now, I love you guys. I'm just talking shit. I'm gonna get out of here before this clock hit 45. Okay? I love y'all. This is welcome again to the Potluck Lounge. And don't forget that y'all are still called the romancers, honey. Don't get it twisted. We still the romancers over here. It's just that our hangout name changed. I was supposed to let y'all know that the other day, and I, went on off to the left. Okay, yeah, acting like them slow motherfuckers. But anyway, I love you guys. Take care, and I will see you guys on tomorrow. Bye, y'all.